So that's the dirty secret of of capitalism that people don't talk about. So they just exploit the labor of the workers to get rich. So we don't need the workers. Don't need them. Marx talks about how the workers will organize and become the new ruling class of society, and so you see, in China, they have a system called socialism with Chinese characteristics, and people talk about, oh, well, they compare it to the United States, but you can't compare it to the United States because they came out of poverty. They went from being one of the poorest countries in the world. They were called the sick man of Asia, where I think a third of their country was addicted to opium and things like that. They were poor, and now they've lifted 850 million people out of poverty. What the Communist Party is in power in China, but they also have a private sector, but this private sector doesn't take power of the government. Well, they're struggling to fight that, but yeah, they have a vast private sector, but it doesn't take over the government like the United States and buy off these government officials, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know if I answered your question completely, but
no, you answered it in a sense of when you were talking about the rulership, the new rulership class, is that capitalism, even though we need the products that they produce,
we will make these products better under a new system. We don't need these parasites on top of us. We will make better stuff. We will not be held back by the greed of these bosses, these elite people in a new and more advanced society, which is socialism. So, yeah, we don't need them.